Here's a story time that tells you why, if you're gonna get the old snip done as a man, go out of county, please. So it started out, me and my now ex-wife was going in, you know, I'd done made my appointment and stuff, everything was already scheduled, it was the day of, right? So I'm already scared half to death. They asked me if I would like anything to calm my nerves. They said, Mr. Butler, do you get anxiety? And I said, yeah, especially when you're down there messing with the boys. So they give me this little like Xanax or nothing, didn't do anything, it was like a Skittle. No effect. I get to the doctor's office and I'm sitting there in the waiting room, like leg tapping, the whole shebang, you know, freaking out. Finally, they call my name. I go back in this little room and, you know, she gets a sheet and it's got a perfect little cutout of your stuff. And me, whenever I'm in a situation where I'm feeling a little bit of anxiety, I make light of it by making jokes. So I held up the sheet and I said, ma'am, I think I'm gonna need a bigger cutout. She said, Mr. Butler, please put the sheet on. 10-4, so I put it on. I'm laying there, my legs up in the stirrups like I'm getting a pap smear or something. By the way, completely uncomfortable, so for all you women that's got to do that, I feel for you. So I'm laying there and I hear this what do you want? Come in, you know. And then walks my date to my junior prom. Oh yeah. She walks in. She's like, well, didn't know you was gonna be here. Pleasure seeing you. Is this gonna be weird for you? Gonna be. I'm like, babe, you've already seen the territory. Just go ahead and do what you gotta do. So she's like down there shaving, like making sure everything's right. It's just awkward like the whole time because she's like, how's your mom and them from behind the sheet, you know? And my legs are already up like that, you know, in the B formation. So yeah, you can say it was a bit awkward. Well, then the doctor walks in, and he does his little thing or whatever and tells me, like, you know, you're gonna feel a little pinch or whatever. Which, by the way, you don't feel a pinch. It's a big pinch. It's a slap. And then she just says, well, we went to prom together. And he pops up from under the curtain or under the little sheet down there and goes, really? I'm like, yeah, bro. That's exactly what I said. Yeah, bro. So he finishes what he's got to do, and then he says, I'm going to get somebody else to come here and clean you up. My dog. The lady that walks in, when I was a finance manager at Kia, I sold her and her family 3 cars. So I literally looked at this woman. I was like, if the pastor walks in here next, I'm done. I walked back out, and she was sitting out there waiting on me. She's like, is everything okay? I said, go get the car. And of course, I tell her all about it. She starts rolling. So, the point of the story is, if you decide to get a vasectomy, go out of town, out of state, not out of country though. That could be dangerous. Pro tip of the day. Y'all have a great day.